Hey there, everybody. I am de-stashing my Chippy box today. I've been on a big de-stash mission for, I think, like a couple months now, and I thought today would be a great day to take on a small de-stash project. We are going to make Chippies today, and I'm just going to see how much I can clean out this wee tiny bits of chippy particles. You guys know that I love my little bits, but sometimes we have to really admit to ourselves, they kind of take on a life of their own. You have to wonder if they're propagating. Are they propagating in this box, or what's going on? Because I think I clean it out, and then it's like, maybe not. Maybe I didn't clean it out. We've got some chippy bits right here that we are going to cover. I've got some Tim Holtz Small Talk and some other Tim Holtz-ish kind of verbiage to go onto these. So we're just going to get started right away. I'm using just a glue stick. It's very simple, you guys. So you have your chippy bits, you have some things to go with your chippy bits, and then you have some words to go along with those chippy bits. I have, while we're sitting here, I'll just show you, give you a little preview since you guys are here. I have more pocket letters going in the shop this afternoon. Now, your pocket letter is $17.50, but it also comes with another pocket pouch of fun things to create with. So if you're into this kind of collage-ish, cluster kind of crafty fun, you may want to check out my pocket letters that I'll have over at that Etsy store, and I'll put a link in the description box below. So let's get started. I like to use this side of a chippy blank to put a word or phrase, or just leave it for some writing. We're always looking for those prompt pieces, and this is a great way to create prompt pieces for yourself. When you come to the page in the morning, it's like, oh, I don't know what to write about. I would love to know how many of you come to the page first thing in the morning. Is it something that you do at night? Is it something that you rarely do? I also, because I come to the page first thing in the morning, I've also realized that when I have like an issue in the day, or I'm just not, you get kind of out of sorts. What can I do to make myself feel better? And a lot of times, y'all, a lot of times, it's just coming to the page and writing something and being able to kind of let that, let that feeling go. And I find that I'm doing that more and more and more in my journaling journey. These are excellent ways to get started, right? I think that, I've always called these chippies. A lot of people call them clusters and put fabric and things on them, but I think we'll just stick to chippy because to me it just sounds better than cluster, simply because I usually think of another word when I say cluster. So y'all know what that is. So when I think cluster, I think that, and that's like, well, that's probably not very positive. All right, so this one, we're going to do recall. What have you recalled lately? What have you, the kids are starting back to school, and I heard the buses rumbling by today, and I thought, oh my goodness, that just makes me think about when my kids were small, and, that's... That's been a heck of a long time ago. My kids are 34, 35, 36, and 43 now. But those days of having them, at home and watching them ride their bikes and play with their school chums and things like that. I mean, those days are long gone, but they are, they are fun to remember. So I was thinking about the kids this morning, starting back to school and what an important time of year it is, and how, a couple of years ago we weren't even going to school. And I do realize that a lot of people are remote learning now. I saw a statistic not long ago that was talking about how many people are now homeschooling their children. I think it's such a wonderful and viable option. I love that concept. I think it's important to, just my opinion, I think it's important to keep your kids close. Especially now because, we have that, there's social media out there and bullying. Not that there wasn't bullying before. I think it was just called, something else. I was bullied in school. It didn't impact my anything. I mean, everybody got bullied. I got picked on because I was so tiny. I was a very small person, and so I got picked on all the time. But, I didn't let it, I didn't let it bother me or control my life or anything like that. I like it when a Chippy reveals itself to have a full background already done, and I can, kind of just put something on it. I think that's always fun. So when I pick up a little Chippy bit, and these are just bits that I have cut from, boxes. You guys know that, basically I'm a recycle artist, and I really do like using boxes that food products come in. I love this one because it's already got some numbers on it. It's already got the word off. So, this is a snappy Chippy, right? That one just really didn't take any time at all to come together. That's another thing about Chippies or any sort of collage. I know that a lot of folks really, not that there's anything wrong with this, but they like, they get really intense about, how long they've spent with a piece when they're doing collage. And it's like, dude, have fun with it. Don't agonize over it. Or that's just my philosophy. I'm just rambling here. I'm just talking and yammering on. That's how I feel about art projects in general. I just really do like for them to be speedy and loose and flowy, and for them to just not be so darn serious. Because being an artist is supposed to be fun. Is it, you're not, again, just chatting. I'm not going to agonize over it or agonize over decisions. I think that is, the fun of everything is being able to be flexible, to flow, to just be, be comfortable with your creation. This one already I think this was from a Reese's Pieces cereal box. Chris loves chocolate cereal. I don't eat cereal. He's kind of stuck in that childhood cereal thing, even though he's 53. He still likes his chocolate cereal. And it looks kind of like, I kind of just like the way it is. And I even actually like that orange, that we have going on here. I know you can't believe I said that, but I did. So I'm wondering if, what I think I'm going to do? I think I'm just going to find a word and put there. I was going to put Southern, but Southern's too big. So, we'll do laughter. Because when we're in the grocery store and Chris is picking out his cereal, it's like, you know, he's so sweetly intense about what he wants. You could use this as just the word large if you wanted to. Again, it's, you know, it's kind of up to you how you want to do your chippies. I've got some seashell paper here, and I think I'm just gonna do some seashell, a little chippy seashell. Did you get to go to the beach? I have not been to the beach since 2017. I am jonesing for some beach, I tell you. I would love, love, love to see the ocean. It's always one of those, double-edged sword things, because I don't want to leave. I mean, literally, you know, I don't want to leave. And this goes back from childhood, that, you know, I would just be devastated when we had to leave the beach. If you've been with me for a while, you know this OG story about my dad. Was in business for himself, and you know, when you're in business for yourself, you it's just different. It's different than, you know, working for a company or something like that. And we didn't know if we were going to go to the beach. We only went to the beach for like 3 days, and it was a summer thing, and we all looked forward to it. But it all depended on if my dad got a check, you know, from one of his vendors. So it was like, you know, you were just like really hankering for that check to come in the mail, and you were wondering when he was going to walk in the door with it. And, you know, usually midsummer he would walk in the door and he would have an envelope in his hand, and it was like, you know, it was so exciting. He didn't rip the top of the envelope. He cut the side of the envelope so he could blow in the envelope, and it puffed out, and he could see the check in there. And he would pull it out like ever so slowly, and it was like, yay! To go to the beach. Oh, it was so exciting. All right, this one turned out very simply. I'm using some Creatively Free To Be Me 2022 stickers here. They just always come in handy. I never let anything kind of go to waste here. All right, so there we go right there. What are we going to do with this one? I've got lots of papers over here. I didn't want to drag out more papers. You know what I'm talking about? I just wanted to totally use what I have and be able to kind of use it up. That's that old Depression thing, Depression era. Use it up, wear it out, make it do or do without. There you go. That's a good one to make into a mantra, isn't it? Or even to write about. My mom and dad were raised during the Depression, and it made for an interesting childhood because they were kind of stuck there. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's just that it just made things different, you know, for a lot of people that were raised in the 50s and 60s. Put that there. I'll respond to word. Crazy is always appropriate, I think. All right. Let's see. I have itty bitty bits of this left over, and let's just do something on here. I've got this. Got a little bit of this. This will make another nice little oceanic piece. Also, you know, the really fun thing about pocket letters, y'all, is that you can create art trading cards or chippies or whatever you want to create, and then stick them back into the pockets, and it's just a great way to organize things, right? Let's see. Let's see what we can find here. What do you see? Make many different. I like the word different. Alright, let's see what we have here. It's fun to kind of see, you know, this keeps it flowing too, right? Because you're choosing things, you're flipping it over, you're seeing what you can use. So this had a little bit of text right here. I'm just going to just cut that off. And let's see, what can we, I kind of like the idea of using this black text here because this is orange and, you know, could go nicely with, you know, just a Halloween kind of prompt. Sound. The sounds of Halloween. I even like the spoon with the cereal on it. This is a Special K cereal with chocolate and strawberries. So I think I'm going to allow the spoon to be like it is. I'm going to kind of cut the text off up here. I thought I might do this, and then I'm like, no, I think I'll just do this because it kind of matches that blue. Not that anything really has to match, right? If you are enjoying this video, please consider clicking that thanks button below the video. That totally helps me. With income for the YouTube channel. I do exclusive content at Patreon. Patreon is where I have several things I do. I do a Between Us feature, which is really about, you know, cooking and homemaking and meal planning and just things that I generally don't want to share on YouTube. And for me, that's a lot that I don't want to share, you know, with just like everybody. The Patreon channel is very, it's very exclusive. So if you're, you know, if you're looking for kind of personal content, you know, how's my day going? Also, I do artsy things and give you printables. And my tiers start at like $5. It's a lot to bang for your buck. Okay, so this one's doing a mini layered kind of inspirational kind of thing. Cool. Away. All right, let's see how many more we can get done. I keep standing up because I'm using kind of a different angle with my filming camera. Let's see, let's do memories. That might inspire you to write some Halloween memories. I have good memories of Halloween. It was one of the happiest holidays. My dad and my uncle had a haunted house that they would work on. And it was just always fun. It was before, you know, I mean, this was in the 70s, so it's way before people actually, you know, had haunted houses that were marketed. as haunted houses for the season. Always thought it was always a lot of fun. Express. So I kind of like this and this. You can see what we're doing here. We're just using the backgrounds that we kind of find. Using what we have. It's very quick, very easy. I think the thing with Chippies is it's unplanned and it's sporadic, and that's the most fun way to approach it. Oh, blue. Nice. Oh, what was this from? This was from, I think my friend saves Kleenex boxes for me, and I think that was from a Kleenex box. It's a pretty color, blue. Highly recommend these. They're super good. The bottle is actually a BPA-free bottle. So I buy these, and then when I'm finished drinking them, I just, I keep the bottle and use it as a water bottle. Because, you know, use it up, wear it out, right? God, it's pretty color blue. I am thinking, maybe I'll just, ooh, the word flight would be nice. I haven't been on a flight in a while. In a very, very long while, as a matter of fact. I have not been on an airplane. I don't remember. It's kind of bad. I haven't been on an airplane in a while. That seahorse just turned out really sweetly right there. Let's see. Here we go. Child. That'll kind of go along with that beachy sort of theme that we had going on. I've got some more blue. What do you think? Let's make a tiny one. Oops. It's a bit uneven. There we go. A couple of you have asked about my hand situation, and I do some cutting, and then I just have to rest my hand. Never had problems like this before, where they just kind of ache. But, you know, when you're at that age, and I'm 63 now, I had a birthday in July, you just kind of adapt, right? You just adapt. I think probably between the cutting and I do yoga and that, you know, I do a lot of planking and that sort of thing, down dog, and you're always kind of using your hands when you get into position, things like that. Oh, I've got another 2022 here. Stickers are awesome. Let's do that. 2022 was the year of, you can totally finish the blank there. Well, I've got some little chippies right here. Chippy bits of copy dyed paper. I've got another batch of copy dyed paper cooking downstairs. So hopefully I'll have some in the Etsy store soon. Now with this one, I'm going to do things a little bit different because I've reached the bottom of the stack that I was working with. And I see some fun things that I could probably paste up here. And have a little bit of, this is kind of what I have going on. I have a little bit of fabric, so let's see if I can use a little bit of that. Oh, okay. That kind of super hurts, but let's do a little bit of fabric at the top, just for fun. There we go. I think I'm gonna, instead of trying to cut this off, I'm just gonna flip it over like that. That's pretty. Let's do La La. La 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 la. La la la. I have this lovely bit that Leanne made, and I think I'm going to do this. It's like a fishy-ish thing going on here. Oh, we've made a really good dent, y'all. Made a really good dent in all this. I've got, oh, I love this. I know that I am home. When I go to the ocean, I just feel like I'm home. I feel like I've finally reached the place that I would love to be in life. I know that I am home. All right, just a few more. Like this. So I'm encouraging you today to go through your scraps. Don't make more. Don't make more. Just use what you have. And design some little chippy bits for yourself. They're also like really fun to slip into some Happy Mail or to, like I said, to use as prompts. They're really sweet to use as prompts. Oh, look, the little stars. I'm so excited about the Artemis rocket, y'all. I remember staying up and watching the moon launch when I was a child. And I'm very excited about space travel. I would love to go to space. I would go in a heartbeat if they were offering free trips. Not much is free. We can look up at the night sky. That's free. That's free entertainment right there. My hands are starting to really bother me. So let's finish. All right. Let's do one more. And then we'll do our story. We haven't had a story in quite some time, have we, friends? I did a really good job. I'll have to give myself a pat on the back. Odd. There's no perforation between after and again. So we're going to use after and again. Alright, let's see what we got done today. And I'm just going to put these things back in the old Chippy bin. And let's have a little bit of story time. After the summer, it will be fall and winter again. Another couple of seasons, fall, winter, and then the return of spring and summer. Those are my favorite times of year, and I really enjoy spring and summer. Sometimes I get to see my family, but sometimes they're just little stars in the sky. And I look up and I just send them lots of prayers and lots of love and lots of first thoughts. What was your 2022 like? Did you just go la 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 all the way through it? I did a lot of this. I did a lot of la 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 because I just could not believe what was going on in the world. So, a lot of la, 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 la for me. Be a child. You know, we're coming into the season of fall. We're reminded of kids going back to school. You know, adapt a childlike stance. Adapt a childlike mindset. Get out your crayons. Get out your colored pencils. Get out some notebook paper and just have at it. You know, practice your handwriting. Practice writing your name in different fonts and different styles. Be a child again. Being a child means you can take flight in your mind. You can be free and revisit that wonderful place of memories and expression. You can find a way to be a child. The sounds of childhood, going away in childhood. Did you have a vacation? What was your childhood vacation like? We're all different. We're all a little bit crazy. We're all 2022, where everybody was different and crazy. In the South, we love our laughter. We don't take things too seriously. We can turn stuff off. We live very simply. We like to recall the good old times. And in the South is where I know that I am home. Where are you home, friends? Thanks for hanging out with me today. Remember, you can click that thanks button if you like this. It really is. It's like money in my tip jar. Really does help. Thanks, y'all.